It's up to me. What happens to me is up to me. Therefore, I do the right thing. So, look at that. Peru. Well, I'm very quickly chopped, and my mind may be clear, and my vision may be circumspect, and my will may be firm. My determination may be different. Honestly, the existence in my heart is the fire of my will to live God's way, to be a God. Look at that. Peru. Grande memoria of the temple. Joy. Creative spirit, creative food. Wow, Mr. While I'm tapping up in my heart, as my challenges, classroom, you love me, because you want me strong, and you want me growing. Thank you for that. Look to that, for sure. Wow, I'm saying the wisdom, the life, my devotion. To uplifting my beginning. While I'm tired, I lift once in bed. Why for the principles you have? Always for what it is. I'm excited. Why do you make it? Why I'm fast? Thank you. Placing me there. The right place, the right time. Tonight, say Shepsu. Thank you so much for existing as the whispers, for existing as the dreams, for existing as the visions, for existing as the experiences that make me know that you are there, that God has a purpose for me, that you approve. Thank you so much for all that you do in my life. You let me in a son. And I appreciate you so much. Wow, Shepsu, all that you do in my life. I ask you to continue to be there with me, walking through this thing, walking through these challenges, and make me victorious. Wow, my team. Love you so much. Look to that, Shepsu. Separate you, do. Look to that, Shepsu. Chin your heart. Look to that, Shepsu. Look to that, Shepsu. Look at that. Shepsu Richard Johnson. Look at that, Shepsu Ada Johnson. Look at that, Shepsu Calvin Johnson. Look at that, Shepsu Justin Garvey. Look at that, Shepsu Dolores Jenkins. Look at that, Shepsu Anna Pryor. Look at that, Shepsu Douglas Pryor. Look at that, Tim. All the Shepsu, whose names you have known. Thank you for your existence in my life. I ask that you come, continue. Tell me your names, that I may honor you properly. Love you too. Love and light to all my family members on the other side. Love and light. Love and light to listen. Thank you for our time. Thank you for your presence in my life. I want to share it. Thank you so much for all that you do. Neter, thank you for all the light workers and the righteous individuals that do God's work walking this planet. We need you. The world needs you. We thank you so much. This video was a request by one of my subscribers, one of the tribe. Peace, brother Winston. Yeah, just to, just to tap in real quick. Everybody's tradition is not the ancient Egyptian tradition. I understand this. And so, you can still pour libation, of course. It doesn't have to be about, speaking a particular language, although it'd be nice to connect with your Sheps in the language that they know and they recognize on the inner planes that they don't have to decipher. So that's why you want to connect in the tongue. If you can connect in the tongue of the tradition that you honor. Preferably you have a tradition that is something that your ancestors are connected to. Because many times, like we have a lot of new religions that are not connected to the ancients or the old even. You can kind of look at the condition of black folk and understand whether or not they're connected to their ancestry. There's a confirmation. So to pour libation, basically you want, and it's about your intention. It's not about the pomp and circumstance. It's not about whether you got a particular type of chalice, and whether or not you're here or there or what time. There are certain benefits to doing certain things, in a traditional way, etc. But ultimately, that spirit understands your intention. You get you some water and you connect with the earth. Connect that water to the earth. And you call the names of your Shepsu, your ancestors. Or the spirit guides, or you may not know their names, etc. But if you want to connect to them, then it's about your intention, and when you call, they will feel the light that you send them. They will feel your offering of light and love, and that will be your libation. That will be perfect. It doesn't have to be about the stuff, whether or not you holding your hand this way or that way, or whether or not you're standing up, whether you want to do things in the right way, but ultimately, if you don't know, what you don't know, the Shepsu are not gonna penalize you for that. So just have the intention. Call on your ancestors. This is something that we, as a people, talking to my people now, those indigenous folks on this continent, we haven't been connected to our people in a little bit, a nice little bit of time. We haven't been connected, and they want us to connect with them. They need us to connect with them. We nourish them and they nourish us. It's an interdependence. It's a give and take relationship. It's a, it's a righteous thing that we got here going on with the Shepsu. But if you don't connect with them, then they don't connect with you. Maybe that's not 100%, because many of us have Shepsu that are acting on our behalf and we don't know it. But, you're challenged to know it. You are, know it. Know about the Shepsu. Know about your ancestors. Know about these ancient traditions, that are meaningful and purposeful. We get Western society, Western life, kind of just, it erases so much substance from who we are and what we do. We're not supposed to just throw, our dead in the ground and never remember them, never honor them, never focus on them and spend time dealing with them. We're not supposed to do that. That is the norm now because we have improper education on this stuff. We don't know. We don't know no more. Pay attention to your Shepsu. They will work through you, through your thoughts, your dreams, your visions. You have to open yourself up. I did plenty of videos on the things you do to cause your spirit to be receptive, that you may be able to receive a revelation and things like that. Well, if you do these things, you can definitely, open yourself up to the influences of the Shepsu, and you will be able to perceive them working in your life. And it's a beautiful miracle when it happens. It's always a beautiful miracle that boggles my mind and, just fills me with hope. Just about life. It's like, this is magical stuff. When your Shepsu comes and reveals the name, you're like, whoa! Say the first time I received the communication from my Sheps, it was Shep Sekeret Tutnut. And she's a priestess of Sekeret and Tehuti and Nut. And when she came, I called her, I did the ritual, and I was sitting there in meditation. I sat there for about an hour, that's what it seemed like to me. And I was gone. I was on the other side, okay? And she came, and she spoke in my left ear. She said, I am Sekeret Tutnut. And she had a sweet voice, I would imagine she was somewhere, I don't know, I want to say between 35 and 50 something maybe, I don't know. But, she was warm, her presence was very warm, and her voice, it seemed to be like I could feel it in my physical left ear. That's what it really felt like that. And when she said that, it took me right out of trance. I was shocked. Because, this is something they say we could do. But, well, I went and did the practices. I did the ritual. And she came. She came and she spoke to me, her name, her beautiful name. Took me right out of there. My eyes started watering, like a tear came down my face, and I was back in the world. And I was like, no. You know what I mean? So I was shocked. It basically shocked me out of trance that it was real, that it could actually happen. And this was back in the early 90s. And it was, since then I've, reconnected. I've stilled myself before attempting this event. You know what I'm saying? That was the part of it that I needed to get. I needed to go through that experience just to know that, just to shake the cobwebs off of, this is true stuff that you're dealing with the truth. And yes, ancestors are real, and yes, they're still here. And she was ancient. She is ancient, And, that was the first one. That was the first one that came through. So, honest to you, Sheps. So I don't know. I just wanted to get out here to honor my brother's request. And it was a good request because, a lot of people don't know how to pour libation. They don't know, what it's all about. You know what I mean? So I hope that you were able to get something from this, something that can connect you to your spirit guides, your ancestry, your ancestors. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Peace and love, y'all.